everyone, welcome back. Today we're gonna do a spring look. Although there's 2 inches of snow on the ground, I'm still gonna pretend like it's spring because I'm ready for it. Yeah, so nothing too fancy today. I'm just gonna go through what I've typically been doing for a low-key spring day. And yeah, so before we get started, I would love if you would hit that subscribe button. It would mean so much to me, and we'll get going. So to start, we're actually going to do the face first instead of the eyes because the eye look is just so simple that it really doesn't need to be done first. So to begin, we're going to start off with primer. We're going to go in with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, and I'm trying to use it all, and I'm almost there. So we're going to go in with this one because I've really been enjoying the e.l.f. Cooling Face Primer, which is also a gripping primer and is a dupe for this. So we're just going to be using it. I take about 2 pumps of it and then just spread it everywhere. The thing about the Hydro Grip that I like a little bit more than the e.l.f. Mint Melt one is that it spreads around a bit easier, where the e.l.f. one, like once it gets on your face, it's kind of hard to spread around. Something I've really been enjoying lately is like a very fresh looking base. So I'm not using my super full coverage foundations right now. And today we're actually going to go in with the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Foundation. And I'm going to go in with my sponge. I just like to apply foundation this way. I think it's a lot easier than with the brush, because if you use a brush, then you still have to use a sponge to get the brush strokes out. So I just use a sponge. I really like using this foundation because it's one, a lighter coverage. I don't feel like it's so full coverage. I still feel like you can really see my skin through it. But also it's a luminous foundation, and I'm really just trying to be able to enjoy it still while it's not super hot yet. So my oils haven't quite decided to come back in full force yet, but I really like the luminosity in this foundation, and I feel like it gives a really great fresh looking base. Next we're going to go into concealer. I have been testing out the Jouer Essential High Coverage Concealer, and I love it. I can't put it down. And I know we're going for fresh face and not super full coverage, and this is, but it works out pretty well. I'll show you, because I really like the effect that these two, the foundation and then this concealer, give together. And I don't do very much, just a couple of dots. And I also use it to conceal my eyes, just kind of like as a primer. So just those 2 little dots cover my under eyes, the blue that I need, but it also primes my eyelid for eyeshadow. And I don't find it to be too intense. I feel like it meshes really well with the coverage of the foundation. Right after that, we'll go in with my Laura Mercier Loose Setting Powder. I still like my Laura Mercier the best for setting my under eyes. I haven't found anything that quite works like it does. And because we used the concealer to prime the eyelids, I'm also taking my powder to set the top of my lids. I'm really enjoying that that Jouer Hydrate and Set Powder too, but not for the under eyes. I'm really enjoying it as a all over the face powder, and also like for touch-ups throughout the day. So if you guys have a really good under eye setting powder that I haven't tried yet, I would love to know what it is. And just because it's out, we're also going to use this powder to set the whole face. So I just swirl it around in the cap a little bit, and I know the point of the foundation is because it's luminous, but really with how oily I am, like even setting it, I still feel like you can really see the luminosity in the foundation, and just give me a couple hours too and it'll be back, I promise you. But yeah, I feel like we have a really good base right now, so this is the routine I've been doing lately. I am gonna go into my Liss Beauty bronzer. This is new this month too, and I can't put it down. I love it. So we're just gonna warm up the face a little bit like normal. I'm going to bronze up the cheeks a bit. I also do a little bit on the forehead, kind of warming up the whole perimeter, and also under the jaw. For blush, I've been using my M Cosmetics Heaven's Glow Blush in the shade Magic Hour. It's super light, but it's got a really nice glow to it, and I think it just works really nicely with the eyeshadow that we're gonna use. If you haven't seen my top 5 blushes, I posted it earlier this week. I'll link it up in the cards for you because I talk much more in detail with how good this blush formula is. An extra step that I have actually been doing lately is I've been taking my wet sponge still, and after I apply most of my powders, I will go through and just lightly tap everywhere that I put powder, just to pick up any excess powder and kind of get rid of that powdery finish, so it kind of goes back to that natural, fresh looking base that we were going for. For highlight, I'm going to go into my Catrice Cosmetics Sungasm, the face and body highlighter. This thing is huge, but like this is such a good highlighter, and it was only $10. So if you're looking for a good highlighter, this one's really good. And I like this one because it's got a little bit of a pinky shift to it. Pinky, champagne-y, spring feeling shift to it. I also think it's gonna match the eyeshadow very well. So I just highlight the high points, and I also kind of like to go in a C shape. And then I like to hit the tip of the nose and kind of the top of the bridge of the nose. I also put blush on my nose, so that's why it looks like it got sunburnt. And I do the same thing with my sponge. I just go over the highlight to try to help it melt into the skin a little bit more and pick up any excess product. Like, I feel like my nose is super shiny. Kind of gonna tone that down a little bit. I am going to do my brows off camera. I'm not doing anything new. I'm just gonna use my Benefit Gimme Brow Gel. So please enjoy the brow intermission. For the eyeshadow, I have been reviewing the KKW Matte Mauve eyeshadow palette. I got this for my birthday, and let me tell you, there's the best one and done eyeshadow in this palette. It's this shade right here. It's called Dewdrop. It's kind of this orangey, peachy, pink, mauve-y color. It's all of those all in one. I have been loving this color so much. I'm not kidding you. This is the one eyeshadow I've been using frequently. So we just go into there and it goes everywhere. I start with it on the lid and then kind of work my way up. That way I don't get too much pigment in the crease. And then once I've got it on the lid, I can start blending it up. And if anywhere just looks like I didn't get enough pigment, you just go back in, blend it out a little bit more. It's so easy, and it's such a blendable eyeshadow too. I'm not sure if the camera is doing it justice, but the shade is so pretty. And I don't even switch brushes to do the lower lash line. I just pinch the brush a little bit and go corner to corner. And that's the eyeshadow. I am gonna go in with the Sungasm for the inner corner highlight, but I've really been enjoying the matte look without any shine. I know that's so not like me, but I am really obsessed with this shade and I just can't get enough of it. So I've been doing it very frequently and really enjoying the matte look. All right, I'm gonna get some mascara on and then we'll come back to finish up the lips. All right, so I just went in with my Benefit Roller Lash Mascara, and I did go ahead and set my face with my Maven Beauty Rose Water Setting Spray. And for the lips, we're gonna still keep it very simple. I have had super dry lips lately, and I don't know why. I can't get rid of it. It's kind of driving me nuts. So today we're gonna kind of keep it simple. We're gonna go in with the lip liner and then a lip balm gloss thing. For our lip liner, this is from Colourpop. It's one of their Lippie pencils, and this is in the shade BFF. Now that I've got the lip liner on, I'm just gonna blend it in with my fingers a little bit. That way it doesn't look like super harsh between the lip liner and my natural lip. And for the lip balm, this is from Rare Beauty. Yeah, I think it's just called lip balm, but this is in the shade Nearly Apricot. And I really like this formula. It's super comfortable to wear. So most of the color came from the lip liner. That's kind of wanted to blend it. And then this really just gives you that balmy feeling, you know, the one that I need all the time. And I think it just turns out really pretty. I have really been enjoying this look. I feel very natural and fresh, and I've got a bit of a glow going on. My nose is like extra shiny today, but we'll ignore that. And yeah, so this is the spring look that I've been doing. Okay, now that I've got my hair down, let me rephrase that. This is the look that I've been doing. I can't quite tell you if it's spring or not. It randomly snows, so I don't know, but this is my version of a spring look. I'm really happy with it. I really love just the fresh face, the matte eye look, not going so overly bold and sparkly like I normally do. And this is what I've got for you today. I would love to know if you guys have tried any of these products and if they are in your current routine. If so, let me know. If there's another kind of look you want to see, like a glam look for spring, just let me know in the comments. I'm happy to do one of those too. I love sparkly things, so that would not be a problem. And there is still a giveaway going on. Please go to the video below. I'll link it below. That is all I have for you today. So if you're new here, hi, welcome. My name's Olivia. I am here on Tuesdays and Fridays, 10 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time. And I hope you guys enjoy the videos and consider subscribing before you go. Thank you. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.